Developers are going wild and they're dropping an appreciation post after the Black Friday just ended. Let's go through what happened during Black Friday, but also how developers are going to thank us. Yay! Hello gang, welcome to the channel. And the Black Friday has go off. We don't have any other deals. It was for just 2 weeks and a lot of you seems like you really enjoyed. And developers actually took a lot of money from us, a lot of people spend on the game, the crystals that they have hard working, gathering all the year, and also, they spent even more money for the game. And you can see that because a lot of people feels like I did a question on my community post, and a lot of people, like 57% of the people, feels like it was like the best Black Friday ever, and only a few was like, only 5% was like it was the worst Black Friday, felt no difference, didn't care anyway, was the less popular choices also, but felt no different. And best Black Friday ever was the 85% percentage. That means most of you actually enjoyed. And developers, you can see that they feels like they are appreciating it, but it's really weird. It's really weird the way they're dropping it. And I want to talk about what I took through Black Friday, what I spent and what I took actually. I want to share with you your luck. I'm waiting your comments down below and tell me your opinion about this post developers did about Black Friday, if you enjoyed, it was fun for you or not, etc, etc. All this video is going to be about my luck and also my opinion on this post that makes me feel like developers actually earn a lot of money from us, combining the fact that most of the people enjoyed and seeing developers dropping and a forum post saying something but not what I was expecting at least. So if you haven't done already, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and I'm waiting your comments about Black Friday and this post. So let's wrap it up. We took Black Friday. There are some facts about the Black Friday we took. We had less rewards through the crystal spending. We had, I was waiting until the Black Friday goes off and see if they're gonna drop any other deal, any other gifts and stuff. And as it seems, they give us a premium character selector less and also a mega tier 2 selector less. And these two items helps you progress through the game for characters that they are premium and you can't have their bios, and they instead drop the classic awaken and the tier 3 selector. So making a character awaken and tier 3 these days is really easy, and in my mind it wasn't a good offer at all, giving the same reward that they were giving us 2 years ago. These days they should deliver to us a tier 4 selector, and we haven't seen that yet. A tier 4 selector for free, of course, at least for all characters, at least for something. But yes, I'm gonna talk about all this situation. For the discount they dropped, that was really good for some, and for some others was disgusting. I'm gonna share my my experience and my luck on that. But yes, after seeing all these developers, I saw this "Thank you for being with us this year" event at 10 of December, and I was like, you know what, they're gonna talk about Black Friday, we're gonna have a developer note, they're gonna let us pick the characters that we want to rework like they did last year. And instead of doing that, they did actually nothing. They told us a thank you with a really nice null post. But after that, it's a trust event, the DICE event, which is one of the worst events in the game, considering that if you don't pay to get the rewards, you're not actually getting anything if you are a bit unlucky. You can roll dice for one and getting no circles during the days. You need to complete circles inside the game to get rewards, and if you don't complete these cycles, if you don't roll 6 like 2 times or 3 per day, you're not gonna get anything good. So yeah, they did drop actually the classic events that they're dropping every single month. So they told us thank you, but we're not giving you anything, and literally anything. They just drop art books, which are trash right now. They just drop the discount that they did last time, and you know, all these mixed feelings makes you wonder what devs are thinking. And it's really weird, you know, the fact that they give us less reward. They also, during the Black Friday, they give us a reward, an actual event. Let's say that this is an event. Let me show you. The event was called Crystal Vault, and the point is that on this Crystal Vault you would get nothing. Actually, literally nothing. It's really bad, and the fact that they introduced this as Crystal event, you know, as Crystal Vault event, is kind of disgusting, because you could get 100,000 gold, or you could get 10 crystals, or you could get 100 crystals, and you're gonna tell me, you know what, they give us free rewards. Why you're whining? I mean, if the name was like Lucky Wheel or something, I would say, you know what, it's cool getting gold, it's cool getting crystals, it's cool getting whatever. But the point is that they did that and advertised that as Crystal, you know, Crystal event or Crystal Vault or something, and there is no crystals inside. You could get maximum 10 or 100. I saw someone on my live stream saying that he took 1,000. But yes, in my mind, you know, Black Friday was cool, but only for low spenders and mid spenders was, you know, better than other years. For the whales, it was pretty much the same, and for the no spenders was, you know, even worse than the previous years. So I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to whine about Black Friday. I don't want to, I'm happy. I was really lucky. My Black Friday was really lucky. I spent a lot of crystals during the year for specific things, and I managed to take them finally on Black Friday, the last moment of the year, you know, that you can spend a lot. And yes, I'm happy, but it's some things that I can't avoid saying, you know. They downgrade the event, they give less to us, and also they trying to trick us with this discount thing, bro. This discount thing was like 15% discount on native tier 2 or native tier 1 you had to pick, or, you know, for the people that want to go only for tier 4s was that, and the other was 25% for all awaken and all tier 3 characters that you wanna do. This for the players that was low level and just wanna build more tier 3s and more awaken, was really nice, because it was a straight up, you know, 25%. For tier 4s was 15%, and you had to pick only one. So during this period, everyone tried to pick native tier 2s, tried to pick, you know, characters that they didn't want to build, but they tried to take advantage of the discount. And, you know, this was in the same time that null dropped into the game. That was in the game for 2 weeks, and now in the middle, like when 7 days left was on, they dropped null. Null drained me 10,000 carbonadium, so I had like 7,000. And I was like, you know, I had it total 17, I spent 10 for null, and then I had 7,000 and the discount, and I was thinking about it. And I was like, you know what, I need to try myself. I was seeing people getting really good results, but others was getting softed. So I went through and picked for a character that, you know, I'm hoping that he's going to get something into the future, and it was one of the tier 4s that I'm actually needed for World Boss Legend Plus, and for specific content that you have to use only tier 4 characters. And let me show you how this ended up being for me, having Cyclops with a discount. As you can see, I'm starting on 5,663, so it's 5.6, let's say, carbonadium, 5.6. I start doing the gears, you know, and the fact that there is 15% discount does not mean that this could cost less for you. As you can see here, it's only double digits. I took one good, and then it was 28. And yes, congratulations, you just burned a lot of tier 4 materials, death proof. So this keeps, you know, happening. This is the second year, 7, 8, 10, it was cool, I was fine, 21 then. and 8. Okay, you can tell me, if you end up doing the character without the discount, this could be cost you even more. Yes guys, I know, but the fact that they want to give us a gift or something to show us that they appreciate us should be a tier 4 selector, should be something. Here we're seeing me getting magic art. It's 28, 21, 27. It's disgusting, and it's a character that I didn't like super need it. I just did him for to check how much he's gonna cost. 24, 21. You can see I get softed big time. I end up having way less tier 4 materials than I thought, and as you can see, I end up spending around 5,800 in the end of the day. I start with 5,600, so I'm lying. 5,600 minus this 1,000, actually 800 left. It's like 4,800 carbonadium for my advantage, you know, for the tier 4 of Cyclops. It was really bad in my mind, you know. I have done that without the discount. 5,000, 5,200. This was close to 5,000, and yes, I end up getting softed. I hope you were more lucky. Let me know down below in the comments what did you pick, what progress you did, and let me show you now what I actually picked and what I actually did during the Black Friday. But yes, about this tier 4, it was a scam. Most of the people got softed. Most of the people spent more materials that they, you know, wanted to spend. And in my mind, a tier 4 selector would fit way better in this period of time. So during Black Friday, I end up playing bingo until the end. I took all the rewards, you know, until the end. I picked up Wanda from the 5-star selector, artifact, as you can see. And of course, as always, I took the 4-star version of Wanda one day after. I'm gonna show you later on my inventory. I still have it so I can flex about this, you know, being unlucky. But yes, it is what it is. I picked 5-star Wanda. I had 3-star. I'm not suggesting anyone to do that. It's just an ABX and ABL shit thing I did. I should pick something else, like Carnage. I have him 4-star now. After that, I picked the selector for Mighty. I picked a Mighty Insight because these days, you know, you want more and more insight for PvP, for PvE, and I want to swap. I wanted, actually, I already did it, swap all the insights and liberations on my account to fix the account like the video I dropped. You know, if you go back like 2 weeks or 3, I made a video for all CDP of Insight and CDP of Liberation where you should equip them, and it's totally legit with a collaboration with LA SWAT. And yes, I did swap them. Right now I have them already swapped, so I needed some extra insight. The next thing I picked was the 6-star selector for artifact, which I didn't record on a video, and it's from Doctor Strange. Another ABX ABL BS, you know, I should avoid using this too, as it seems they didn't add a lot to my score, but yes, it is what it is. And the very next reward was the Brilliant Selector CTP reward that I did pick. Brilliant raids. Let me show you. Here we are when I was picking my Brilliant there. I was really lucky on this. I was really lucky. I picked the Brilliant and I took the best possible roll I could get. Not the best possible, but one of the best actually, which is 300. The 300, guys, compared to 280, for all of you out there having a Brilliant rage on your characters and wondering why my character is not hitting that much compared to a Mighty. Guys, it's just day and night having 280 to having a 300. I figured out myself, I swapped my Hulk's 280 Brilliant rage to a 300, and the moment I did that, I understand it that that was the problem, and I passed through 15 million the moment I equipped the 300 compared to 280. So if you have an all attack, a 260 or a 280, you need to consider that 300 is the only CTP that you have, and it's brilliant. The rest of them, it's like a Mighty raids, and this is the sad truth. Took me a lot of CTPs to burn to fix another raids and to equip it. and one brilliant judgment. Yes, that's sad stories. I spent more than 15 CTPs here and there to fix the other CTPs, but for this one I was really lucky. The other thing I did was picking up a 6-star sword, and the situation here was kind of weird, you know. I had to pick between green or yellow because I already have on my inventory 2 blue stars, and they are ready to go for a rune of undo when I'm gonna equip one, you know, when I'm gonna find one. As you can see, I have 2 5-star blue, and yes, the blue could add me the most, you know, instinct and stuff, and could give me some extra things. But as you can see here, I managed to get a sword and get extra 2% attack in total from my swords. Hooray, hooray, I guess. Yes, you can see it was a 5-star and I equip a 6-star. No big difference. But yes, it was a small update for my account. I had to do it and I did it. Am I happy? Yes. Did I notice anything on my account? No. Feels exactly the same. But yes, that's what, you know, bingo is about. You're getting stuff that you already have a lot of things, and you wanna get the perfect things, and you end get, you know, perfect things without gambling for them. And bingo is the perfect for this. But after you getting them, you're seeing the upgrade, you know, from the artifacts. You see the upgrade from sword, and you're like, I spent 30,000 crystals, and the upgrade I did on my account was a brilliant raid, some extra artifacts that didn't give me a lot, and a sword, and one liberation, the normal liberation. You know, it's weird, but if you are in the state of the game I am right now, you know, having whale account, having almost everything you need in the game, you can't do huge improvements, and bingo helps you to do the small improvements that you can't mess with RNG to do them, because it's too costly and you're not gonna end up getting brilliant raids anytime soon. You need to burn a lot of CTPs, etc, etc, depending of course on your luck. So the only thing that would make me happy after bingo was having the P card. I'm going for hunting actually the last year. We had Ghost Rider last year. During the year, I spent 70,000 crystals, 70,000 crystals on 3 different sales. I think it was like 25, 25, 15 or something, the crystals that I spent the previous times, and I hadn't seen Ghost Rider until the moment I took the card. But yes, I was like, okay, bingo didn't help a lot, let's check out with Ghost Rider. And I had already do some gambling, 8,000 crystals during 2 live streams before. You can go and check my luck there. I picked up some premium cards, but you're gonna see how these premium cards end up how I end up spending them, and let me show you that. The best part with Ghost Rider card was that they add this on the chest that you can get while you're collecting the tokens. So the moment you have 600 tokens, you can go there and be lucky with the chest on the collection. Here I am in a situation that it's the last days of Black Fridays. I'm from Black Friday, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna burn everything down, I'm gonna spend all the crystals, I don't care, I need Ghost Rider card. I had already opened chests from gambling. I had already gambling 12,000 crystals. I went through my emblems and picked you know, a box there. Wasn't Ghost Rider, no Ghost Rider at all, and it was my last moment. I didn't have any crystals, I didn't have any money to drop for the game, and I end up getting it from a chest after close to 85,000 crystals, I could say, I spent during all this year for this card, and I end up getting the card. But guys, I had forget that getting the card is not all the thing, you know, you need to care about, because if you get the card, you need other things to fix the card. And yes, I was feeling lucky, but in the same time I was feeling unlucky. You know, I was feeling like I need to go into a mountain and grind it. And yes, I start crafting the card, you know, the first, when I get it, I start crafting the card. I actually complete the collection also, you know, it's 4% HP, it's not really important, but still, you know, it's really cool and matters in overall on your cards for PvP specific. So yeah, I complete the set 4%. Hooray, hooray. Let me show you about the craft now. So this is the last option that I had to go through. I had a situation having no gold. I had a situation having no, actually lies, I had gold. I didn't had the gear up kits. Guys, play Dimension Mission. Do not wait and do not skip this. It's really important for your gear up kits. I end up having 0 and I was trying to figure out how to find them. And my last crafted stat was a blue one. And was not just a blue one, it was the perfect blue one, the all attack, the one that everyone should aim for. And I was like, you know what? This is gonna be really nice. This is gonna be really easy peasy. And then I start craft combine. These cards was cards that I was holding all this time. As you can see, I have like, let me move my stupid head from this side. Yeah. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I took 2 more during the period after that, you know, but I start with 12 cards. I had 12 cards to fix my Ghost Rider. As you can see, the Ghost Rider, it's still with 1 blue star. And let's see the journey until there, you know. And okay, let's move my stupid face from the other side again. So yeah, I was starting with this. I was afraid that I'm gonna do a mistake again, but yes, I end up doing everything perfect. As I told you, I had no crystals. I had to spend even to reroll my cards. The good part was that there were a discount during Black Friday that you would spend less on craft combine, and I wanted to take advantage of this. So as you can see here, we're starting really good. I'm getting wall attack on the first roll, dodge on the second roll, and might resist is kind of trash, but you can see it's a blue stat that I didn't lock, and I went through and locked the wall attack and the dodge only, I think. So this is the moment that I have on my second stat, blue star, but it's mind resist, so I didn't want to save this. I was locking all attack and dodge and went through this too. So I had only 4 star to get all 4 stats. I get again energy defense this time, fire resist. It's the 4th and the 2nd stat, right? 4th and the 2nd. So remember that. 4th and the 2nd. I'm going to show you my inventory later on. 4th and the 2nd. They are blue, but they haven't good stats on them. And yes, I'm not suggesting you to lock fire resist or energy defense. You know, on the position on energy defense, I was needed HP, max HP. On the fire resist, I would use critical damage or something else. Fire resist feels to be bad, you know, and I was trying to reroll and get some decent stats. Second is still movement speed, no max HP, so I have to reroll this too. And I end up pretty much spending all my cards one by one. I end up having some good stats, but you can see that only dodge and all attack at the moment are legit. I'm getting some, I'm losing some. Here it's 0 blue stars. So yeah, the game wants, after being lucky on the first 2, you know, all attack dodge, then from now on I am really unlucky. I'm sacrificing everything because I didn't need any other cards. I have already 5 on my inventory for my second set, or you know, I'm gonna mix and match the first set cards and the second set cards that I have right now. I have to unequip, I have to equip. There are some plans that I want to do, but it's something that I'm gonna end, you know, it's gonna be the conclusion of the video. So until then, let me show you my luck here. A lot of people believes that I'm going super lucky, you know, but you can see it's green and red over and over and over. I'm not lucky, guys, most of the times. I am sometimes, and thank you for that, because you know, you need to consider that you're watching the video, the RNG hits me in the face during live streams and stuff like that, you know. But generally, as you can see, I'm a common, you know, I'm normal dude that gets unlucky over and over. There are some really bad RNG here, no blue stat, no blue star, no good stats at all for all the rest of the crafted stats here. I'm burning cards. I have these cards. I have, you know, gathered them through from the anniversary until now. And yes, you can see the things seems really bad. I had only 4 cards left. I think I went lucky on some of them, but we'll have to check this out. And let me see how this goes. Thank God I didn't left unlocked any dodge or all attack. And I took 2 blue stars there. The one is useful, it's attack speed, and the other is ignore defense. Both of them can be useful, and I was thinking, you know what, I'm gonna hold them at the moment. There are other stats that you can roll for instead of ignore defense, but I just wanted to have all blue stars. At this point, you know, I was like, why I didn't lock the second stat and the fourth stat? As I saw you in the beginning, I was getting these blue stars, but really bad rolls. So if I had locked in the start, I would have a usable Ghost Rider card right now. But as it seems, this is gonna cost me even more cards and gonna take me even more time to do it. Because my luck, as you can see, keeps getting, you know, I keep getting unlucky. No other blue stars. The second and the fourth are still like that into my inventory. I'm gonna show you how it looks like. And this period here, it's the last roll, and I can't actually do other roll because I didn't even had crystals to spend to do the rerolling. As you can see, I'm gonna end up being with 96 crystals, guys. This Black Friday was really brutal. I went to 0 crystals and to you know, and I was having to recover on crystal department. Yes, I ended up spending like close to $100. I had a budget for 50 and I spent 50 more just to go through now and all the rest of the update we took as middle month. Of course, you need to consider that the nightmare is not ending on getting the card with the crafted stats. You know, you need to go there and get the card at 6 quality, 7 quality, and for this specific card, I only care about the all attack proc, to be honest. The rest of the stats, you know, you can pick some specific stats, but the point is having 6 or 7 quality and having the proc. Of course, 7 quality is the best because adds 2% more all attack. As you can see here with the first roll, I was really lucky on this situation. I hold this video because I have spent more than 206 cards for this card and for Spidey to get perfect rolls, and I was really unlucky until this moment that I took it on the first time. I know it's not the perfect roll, you know, but I just wanted to show you that I end up getting it. Here it's a 7 quality Spider-Man without having physical attack and energy attack. Spider-Man needs to have at the end, you know, 6. You need to have energy attack and physical attack on the bottom stats. Here I went crazy, I sacrificed everything and I took what I was looking for. This is the perfect roll for a Spider-Man card. Max HP, physical attack, energy attack are the goat of stats, you know, to have on your baby Spidey. And I'm really proud of this roll. I'm planning to equip the card actually. So yes, my plans after having these cards, you know, Baby Spidey and Ghost Rider is of course to fix the Ghost Rider card. You can see that I've spent even more cards rerolling. But yes, it is what it is. The card looks like that. I want to equip this card here, Uncanny Avenger, Ghost Rider, after I fix the blue stars, of course, and Baby Spidey, and make my first set as PvE, replacing this, and this with Fox and Luna, and make my second card actually a PvP one, and go equip 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5, the other Luna. This is a long-term goal, you know, but this Black Friday made me having long-term goals. I want to make a second set, you know. Let me know down below in the comments what's your long-term goals that you know Black Friday helped you to go through. And you know, the situation, if it was like that, I would be happy, but I couldn't hold myself. I couldn't stop spending. I couldn't you know, it was disgusting. It was disgusting because I had to spend more just for CDP of Liberation, and I did a small gambling there. So yeah, it was night, I was alone. No, I was in the bed with Clelia. I thought, nah, and they were asleep, and I was like, you know what? why not trying one pull? I have 3,500 crystals, and the first pull give me that. And I was like, bro, the game is broken. I should take advantage of that. I didn't gamble for CTPs until the last days, the very last days of Black Friday. And you can see here, I was really lucky getting one liberation first try. And as you know, the game is gonna punish you over and over. I didn't get anything else after. I really regret the fact that I didn't stop gambling at all. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be more lucky. But yes, classic gambler, you're getting something good and you're not stopping, The best situation is to stop, guys. The best situation is to stop when you see a CTP. So yeah, then I had the PT timer 7 out of 10 and I was like, you know what, I can't stop there. I bought more crystals and then I took another grid there. It wasn't that bad. I mean, I spent around 3,900 and I took 2 CTPs. For your own information, if you want to go for a liberation, getting the amount of crystals you're gonna spend is better go only for liberation on discount and not discount on all CTPs. You can get softed and get 0 liberation. I was really lucky getting it on the first time and I should stop gambling. Of course, I went into channel 336 to keep the myth alive. But yes, this is a totally bullshit, guys. It does not exist. It's only in our minds. So yeah, Black Friday for me was some extra things for bingo that I didn't add a lot on my account. Some things to work on the future, like the Ghost Rider card, as you can see here, the Uncanny Avengers card, the Spider-Man card, Wanda, I need to fix all of these cards. It's a long-term goal, I'm working on. Give me some CTPs that make my character score more, like the Brilliant Raids. The rest of the things I took, the liberations. I have 2 mighty liberations now, one on my Mysterio and one on my Fox. Doesn't feel like they add a lot on my score. Overall, I feel like Black Friday was kind of same but better with the daily deals. You could spend more tens. They dropped $10 deals for really good things like premium cards, like selector for CTPs. And that was, something you're like, you know what, it's 10, let's spend it. But that made me spend $100 instead of the $50 that I had as budget. But yes, it is what it is. I really enjoyed. I was lucky, after all, I took the card that I was looking for. I need to work on the card, of course. But that's a situation that you need to go through in the game, I took the Brilliant Raids, rolled well. And yes, it was kind of good, but the deals was really disgusting for free-to-play and stuff like that, For the middle players like me was nice, for the whales was the same, as I told you in the beginning. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And what did you get? How did you spend? Did you get lucky? I was, I guess. Yeah, hope you enjoy my luck, hope you enjoy my wrap up, all the conclusions shit. See you into the next. And what devs are smoking with this post, guys? Isn't this weird? Isn't this weird? Yeah, it is. See you into the next. Again, kisses in your faces.